Welcome to Her Confidence Her Way podcast. I am emikorasmussen, a mindset expert and a business transformation coach. I am obsessed with helping you to break through your limiting beliefs and show you what is possible to be, do, have anything that your soul desires. If you are ready to up-level your business and life, this is the podcast for you. Just a quick reminder, we don't make everything beautiful here. We are keeping it real. There's no magic, no easy shortcut, and of course, no overnight success. But that is okay. We don't have to do this all alone. Are you ready to become limitless? Let's go.Hey girlfriends, how are you doing? And thank you so much for listening to Her Confidence Her Way podcast. 皆さんこんにちは。今日もこのエピソードを聞いてくれてどうもありがとうございます。I am super excited. It is already October and I can definitely feel the season changes. Yeah, do you feel that too? もう本当に私の住んでいる南カリフォルニアは常に暑いんですね。まだ半袖っていうかタンクトップとかでもいるんですけれども、やっぱり朝とか夜とかになると涼しいし、やっぱりちょっと木の色とかも変わってきたりとか、あとはやっぱり周りがハロウィンとかだからデコレーションとかもお家でね、ハロウィンのデコレーションしたりだとか、パンプキンの飾りとかが外にあったりとかして、すごくシーズンの変わり目が感じられる、今ね、季節と景色です。So yeah, tell me, what is your favorite things to do in fall? ね、私は秋は9月は自分の誕生日だし、9月が私の中では結構新しいまた始まりって感じがするんですね。なので皆さんもね、この10月っていうかね、秋、どういうことするのが好きだよっていうのをぜひぜひメッセージで送ってください。Can't wait to hear. Okay, so today's guest is someone that I have been wanting to interview her such a long time. And when I originally talked with her assistant, and then I think it was back in maybe the end of July, I want to say. And then I was able to book her in September. And I was thinking oh my gosh, it's such a long time. I cannot wait to talk to her. And finally that day came and the conversation is so deep and so powerful. 本当にやっぱ彼女の、ストーリーとかもすっごくパワフルだし、あとやっぱ彼女の生き方っていうところが素晴らしいなって本当に思いました。芯のしっかりと強く刺さった生き方っていうところがもう本当に素敵だなと思ってもうインタビューさせていただいて、すっごくたくさん学んだところもあるし、で私もこういう自分の内側の部分っていうところも本当に無視して生きてきた人だったから、やっぱりすごいここに来てこういうお話しするのがすごく自分の中でもフィットするし、またねパワーじゃないかエネルギーのお話とかっていうのも彼女のすごい価値観っていうのをすごく尊敬するし、そしてチャクラのこともお話ししていただきました。Yeah, and I think the first question I asked was about the abundance, because she talks about the abundance life. Okay, so oh my gosh, so you guys will love this interview. So please enjoy my conversation with Purvi. Okay.Alright, welcome to Her Confidence Her Way podcast, Purvi. I am so excited to be here and thank you so much for your time. How are you doing?
Thank you, Emiko. Thank you for having me over. I'm doing really well. Thank you.
Yes, I feel like it's this date when I originally like reached out to you, I feel like, oh my gosh, September is so long. Like, I don't know if I can wait this long. And like day is here. So I'm super excited.
Excited too. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I just quickly, not necessarily quickly, but I just want to like dive into to ask you just about you. Maybe some of my audience may already know you and some maybe they don't know you. So please just share, tell us who you are and what you do and all the good stuff.
Okay, so my name is Purvi. Purvi って申します。で、神戸で育ってますので、ムンバイ生まれ、神戸育ちです。で、yes、47歳です。47年、神戸に住んでます。で、すごく神戸好きなので、今は自分のライフスタイルホーム、アバンダンスライフスタイルホームを、I have してます。広い、オープンしてます。アバンダンスライフスタイルホームでは、いろんな意識を高める、人生のバランスが出る、人生が豊か、リッチな人生になる活動と集まりとかコミュニティを作っていってます。で、ここではもちろん、ヨガの哲学、ヨガ、ダンス、ヨガストラ、ベジタリアンクッキング、子供のダンスとかもいろんなことしてるので、いわゆるインドだったらヨガアシュラムって言います。ヨガ寮、ヨガアシュラム。But 日本の神戸はおしゃれな街なので、アシュラムじゃなくて、アバンダンスライフスタイルホームをコンセプトにしてます。
Makes sense. いや、神戸って私は行ったことないんですけども、本当におしゃれな感じすごくします。いや。
横浜にね、なんか。
ちょっと似てる感じ。
港があるので、そう。すごくなんかです。ここ、三宮の駅からちょっと10分北側歩いたら、北野町でスタジオ、ホーム、ライフスタイルホームを、してるので、その活動をしていってますので、結構ここは昔、なんか大使館とか領事館が、いろんな外国の大使館とか領事館があったので、今はなんかヘリテージホームにしてるので、だからすごくおしゃれで、ちょっとなんかヨーロッパのフィールがあるんです、ね。
そんな感じがします。And also, インターナショナルな感じですか？
インターナショナルコミュニティね。大震災の後ね、ちょっと減りましたけど、It's still beautiful.
Wow. One day we'll be there.
Yeah. I would love to have you here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I love looking at those like you mentioned about the yoga. Of course, yoga is one, but I love looking at is it called belly dancing?
Bollywood.
Oh, yes. I love this thing. It's like so cool. So my understanding is you were born in India.
Mumbai, India. Yes.
India. And then you moved here when you are
really small, just, I don't know, 6 months old. So その記憶はないですね。3ヶ月か6ヶ月の赤ちゃんの時ですね。
So then do you...
My father's work, yeah?
Okay. And then, so then do you speak different, how many languages do you speak?
English, Japanese, and インドって広い国なので、いろんなダイレクトがあるんです。
なるほど。
だから、インド語は喋れるんですので、インド語のtwo dialects, Hindi and Gujarati, I can speak. Yeah.
Oh, how awesome. And then, so there are so many things that I wanted to ask, but quickly, the reason why I was so drawn into you, I don't even know how I found you. Obviously, I found you on Instagram, but I don't know how, which post popped up on my feed, but the first thing is this abundance, and then I love the word abundance too. And then I never really had a good understanding, not until maybe 3-4 years ago, obviously. And then I had this a wrong idea, abundance, equal, lots of money and just rich, the financial abundance, and that's all. And obviously this word abundance and having an abundance life is even deeper than just the money. So I wanted to ask you how you obviously you teach this lifestyle itself. So I wanted to know, you can say this in Japanese or in English, whichever that works. Abundance life とは。And also, can I also ask, like, before you even go to the abundance life, like, what was your life before? I kind of wanted to know that too.
Sure, of course. So let me ask you one question. Yes, abundance means being rich. In terms of money, maybe too. What's wrong in being rich?
I don't think there is wrong with the richness. However, there is なんていうの、この日本語で言うと、こうやっぱ SNS だったりとかソーシャルメディアとかニュースとかで、そのリッチイコールすごいネガティブアイデアとかがあったりするし、I'm just like literally going through a money mindset. Yeah, money manifestation, all those like challenges and stuff. And so many people have a negative idea, like you shouldn't be talking about like money. So I think there are so many ideas that we carried from the childhood, the society, it's all in here. The society taught us, right? And also the TV, the way how they, do like the rich people's life and like, those people, like all those things. So I definitely had that. I was able to overcome like my limiting beliefs towards money and then money blocks and all that stuff. But obviously it's not just one thing. It's just more than that. Like obviously money I think abundance is really important. That gives me more freedom and all those options. And that's amazing. But it's more than that. And so many people tend to like misunderstand or like some people even may judge. So I kind of wanted to like hear. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm asking.
So, yes, thank you. It's good to know because don't mind me. I just like to know,
Yeah.
So that's nice to have a conversation. So まずOK。どうしてアバンダンスで、その後ちょっとその前の、どういうふうに言ってたのを後で入りますけれども、まず先にアバンダンスってはそう豊かでね、結構アバンダンスイコールお金の豊かさ。being super rich with money で、なんかお金持ってる人ってマイナスな判断されますね。ね、マイナスな判断される。でもそこでちょっと考えてください。お金持ってる人で、もちろんエゴある、誰ともシェアしない、ショーオフ、怠け者とかだったら、そのお金は no use。何のも意味のお金ないんです。ね、でも、お金持ってる人でシェアして、ね、もう自分は豊かやから、ちょっとみんなとシェアしよう。でも、そこで、ここをちゃんと、please understand this point, everybody. シェアしても、その方にシェアしてる気持ちはさせない。Do you understand?
Yeah.Never
make that person feel you are doing something from the fourth floor while they are on the third floor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
わかるかな？そこ。
わかります。
わかります。だから自分は4階におるから3階の人にヘルプしてる。その目で見るのはダメです。もちろん、それは豊かさじゃない。でもこのアバンダンスのここ、私のライフスタイルホームの豊かさは、いろんな経験、いろんな旅、いろんなね、ロックボトムって英語で言うんですけど、ちっとなんか人生から、
どん底。
で、またピックアップして上がったけど、そんな時で、一本前に踏んで、まずイナーワークをしていく。そこが一番大変です、イナーワークが。そこで 99.9% がもう諦めてしまいます。ギブアップ。ここで、I will put a nice wisdom。ここでいい知恵を今言います。この道、self-realization とか自分をもっと知ることの道は階段です。Okay? This is a beautiful story. すごく石鹸で溢れてる石鹸だらけの階段。横にこのレーリングがあるんです。上上がる階段。で、私たちみんなこの世の中、この道を歩いてる人、今この もうすごく滑る階段に一つずつ踏んでいってる。99.9% はぐるるるって下落ちてしまう。ああ、もう滑ってる。上まで上がれない。But、ね、頑張ってここを、このレーリング、
保存して、掴んで。
で、もうすべても again up。すべても again up。すべても again up。そこをしてきました。ね、できて、絶対負けないの魂は持ってるから、頑張る。で、I'm not scared of rejection. How do you say that in Japanese? なんか、ダメ。
そうそう、拒否とか、誰かにこう、rejection, you're asking the wrong person.
ダメって言われ
たりとかね。いらない。
もう何にも影響しないから。なんか逆に、もう全然友達でもいいよ。でもまあ、あっちのビューポイントである。だからもうそれは乗り越えた。そこを乗り越えたら、このアバンダンス、豊かな気持ちが溢れるんです。because 自分の中はもう全部分かってる。自分を知ってたら、ここに来てる生徒も、なるほど、絶対判断しない、怒らない。because その気持ち全部普通。人間の普通の気持ち。ね、ただ、それぞれ自分の力持ってるから、どういうふうに乗り越えるのは、私は後ろからサポートできる。もう最後までサポートする。ベイビーシッティングはできない。手は持ってない。
Yes.
それはもう自分でしないと、自分の旅やから。
責任。
後ろからは絶対こう、落ちないでっては絶対する。私もすごくいい先生おったし、今でもおる私の後ろ。だからそういうふうに育ってきてるから、やっぱりここは生徒にこう支えてあげないとは絶対分かってます。そう。ここのアバンダンスの意味は、お金あっても、so what？ね。まずお金あっても、それを使う。みんなで使う。みんなのために使う。ね。で、それをもっと良くしていく。number one。number two。愛をみんなとシェアする。喜びをみんなとシェアする。このスペースをみんなとシェアする。で、like I feel 私の中、このアバンダンスな気持ち、もうすごく何でも溢れてる。何でも愛 so much。それをみんなに与えて、そこの心、相手の心もそうしてなったら、その人が自分の周りもそうしていく。じゃあ立派な世界になるじゃないんですか。ね、pay it forward, like they say in English. Pay it forward. A milkman comes in the morning, he smiles at you. You're going to smile at your husband or your children.
It's so beautiful.
Right? So, で、言葉では本当、恵美子さん、最近言ってる。今まではもう何にも言わない。I will only do because there are too many books on positive thinking and this and that and I'm not trying to offend any authors. I'm not trying to, offend any authors, any books. It's all a step. But till you don't show me in action, I will not believe in you. I need to see it. 子供もお母さんの例を見て、あーって思うじゃないんですか。ずっと口で話したらもう子供も逃げてしまう。ね、だからもう今のこの世界はもう言葉だけではもう結構。まず活動を見せてください。それが一番しんどい。すごくしんどい。そう。アバンダンスの前は、私9年ゴールドジム、新神戸と元町の神戸のゴールドジムで、9年ヨガとダンスを教えてたんです。すごくいいコミュニティだったんです。みんなからそこも、すごくなんか、私のことを信用して、very kind, lots of love I got from a lot of Japanese people there. But,ヨガは生き方なので、もうヨガってこの三角のポーズとかウォリアーポーズだけじゃなくて、本当このなんかみんなと一緒に way of life、で、ヨガは生き方なので、でもまず自分その生き方を学んでいかないと、 It won't come. You know, Emiko, it's so beautiful. 今も言葉で言えません。Words are not enough. It will show in your presence that you are living the knowledge in your activities. It's going to be so natural, so effortless. You can know. You can't wear a mask for so long. You get tired. ね。その時は、ゴールドジムの時はすごく良かったけど、やっぱりジムのレッスンってもう45分、30分、次のインストラクターが待ってる、もっとみんなに言いたい、言えない。だからそこがちょっと不安で、I didn't like it。だから2015年に自分のアバンダンススタジオをオープンしました。で、その前のプルビは、すごく病気してたんです。喘息、ulcers、ポリップいっぱいできて、不安がすっごく高かった。I had a lot of fear. Fear of being sick, fear of traveling, fear of losing my loved ones. And I realized that's not real love. Because real love should be freeing. And I found my freedom through discipline. 修行。で、やっぱり自分のちゃんと修行してたら、なんか自分の中のエネルギーが変化して、そこで自由さが入るのよ。だから昔じゃなくて若い時のもう逃げたい、フリーになりたい、自由になりたいのはインマチュア自由さです。That's immature freedom. 逃げても自分のエネルギーからは逃げられません。
I see, I see. So, どこに行っても結局変わらない。
ごめんなさい。
いや、どこに行っても変わらないんですよね。You seek for freedom, whatever, but no matter where you go, you think it's okay, so this is a place for freedom, but you, yourself, 自分が変わってないから。はい。
So you have to be disciplined in your life. 今でも私は4時半から5時の間に起きて1時間半自分の修行をしてます。で、その後、主婦なので、ちょっと家のことをして、で、9時にここライフスタイルホームに来て、自分の仕事と生徒に与えていってます。夕方になったら、もう早くご飯を食べたい。早くご飯を食べて、お風呂して、手を合わせて寝てます。もう、25年同じこと毎日してます。だから私
そこなんですよね。そう。
だから、consistency,
repetition, persistency,
routine, consistency, be repetitive, don't be scared of rejection, give more than you will receive, then you're going to receive so much without asking. And I know it, I see it, I feel it, I get it.
So good. Like, I just want to cry right now. Like, just hearing your story. Oh my God, so
good. Oh, I have so much more to say. すごく変な人とか、悪い人は言いたくない。悪い人がおったから私がこういうふうに磨いてこんな人になりましたけど、すごく変な人にも会いました。But 今この立場で見たら、やっぱりあの人のサンスカーって言いますね。インド語で。サンスカーラ。impressions。自分の今までの、what do you call in Japanese? 炎症じゃないね。impressions。記憶、今までの、この無意識、ね、ちょっとディープになるけど、そこにやっぱりchildhood traumaとか、子供時のトラウマとか、大きくなって、で、自分で、その一本踏んで、イナーワークしよう。自分を、ちょっと、ヒーリングっては言いたくないけど、自分の中を、どこをもっと自分でフォーカスして、掘って、どこをもっと磨いていかないとダメ。やっぱりジャーナリングとか、毎日しないとダメ。呼吸方法とかしたら、中のその誇り、魂の誇りが、なんか毎日、磨いていくことですね。すべてみんな、ツールとテクニックは持ってる。でも、するのはもうめんどくさいとか、もうこんなんは見えないからどうもならない、違うって思うけど、いや、なります。絶対なる。で、私、実は大学行ってません。I didn't go to university. So that was my hurdle.
Okay,
まず
see.
それを、どういうなんかね、恥ずかしいな、大学行ってない。ね、なんか、みんなからその質問を聞かれたら、それも、なんかこうなってたね。But I did not go to a formal college institution, which maybe I missed on the campus. Maybe I missed all the fun. Maybe I missed all the party. Maybe I missed making friends. But そこでハテナですね。I honestly studied. I didn't go to a college. I know a lot of people. I have my own network through what I do.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of international friends. And parties and fun, I did when I was young. I danced on tables. I got drunk. I said, give me 20 minutes. I need to sleep. I'm going to come back and dance with you more. So honestly, this is what my soul and my life was seeking. So at the moment, I mean, people who will hear this, maybe they'll feel that, no, of course she did, but no, it was a perfect life plan for me.
Wow. That is so beautiful. And like my eye, like just this side like hurts just like by crying.
Yeah, that's but so
well, thank you so much for like sharing all that, like with your openness, kindness, and I just kind of go back to what you just said. You said you've been doing this for 25 years, right? So many people like mistakenly think like, okay, so I did this for journaling. I did this for 3 months, so I'm good to go. Or like, no, it's not. It's a repetition, a persistent, and it's a habit. And we can always go back to, because that we do have the like a factory settings, right? And we we want to strive towards who we want to become too. But at the same time, it's like a temperature, oh, it went up. So it's like auto, right? It's like you go back. No, you can't go there. Go back, come back, right? So that's like the natural things that comes back. So it's so important that, so many people like hear about like the mindset, right? Mindset is not just about like think positive and read the personal development books. Like, no, like that's like the easiest things maybe you can jump onto, but the hardest thing is actually do it. You said you wake up at 4:30, right? So like I wake up at anytime between 5:30 to 6, and I have my like a 20 routine too. So it's like the same thing, but it's not just like, it's like brushing your teeth. Like you can't just get out of the house without brushing your teeth. It's kind of the same thing. And I think it's so important to understand like this part, like these are the hardest thing to continue because you can't necessarily see it. So I love that you shared with us. So thank you so much.
No, my pleasure. Not at all. I just see the difference in me, and I know it's possible for everybody.
And I think the other thing that we just always, I'm not saying everybody, but so many people just look for like the instant gratification. Like everything is so quick nowadays. So like, well, I don't see any result. I guess this doesn't work. And move on to next. Well, I read this book. Nope, didn't work. Right. I think this society makes it a little bit challenging to really focus and discipline, right? You mentioned what you said, the word discipline. So then I also then, we kind of talked about the inner work as well. And now I am learning more about the energy, and we kind of, chat a little bit about chakra and all that stuff too. And let's see. So one thing that I wanted to ask you, so I didn't put this on my question, but you mentioned that, the fourth chakra about the self or the heart chakra, right? But you said that, the first chakra is the most important things. And I think many of the people, they're like, oh yeah, self-love. I'm going to work on self-love. And, But can you maybe share a little bit more on like what you kind of like repeat what you just said and reiterate what was your like?
I'll tell you my experience. When my grounding chakra was weak, I'm not going to say it's weak now. When my grounding chakra was weak, it was difficult for me to stay on anything that I start for a long time. I was always a loving and a kind person, but I could never be grounded, like they say.
grounded は何でしょうこれ日本語で。
自分が昨日ヨガ、昨日三角のポーズをしてるときにみんなに言ってたのが、三角のポーズは自分の人生の台と思ってください。だからこのビルの台が弱い台作ったら、ビルが崩れます。怖い。危ない。そのビルに住みたくないんですね。そういうふうに自分のfoundation, 自分の台 is your grounding chakra. That's where clarity comes. And you know, when clarity dawns, it's dangerous. It's dangerous because then when you're so clear, even on a foggy day, it's sunny for you, but not for the rest of the world, it's dangerous because nothing stops you at all. So, そのグラウンディングチャクラをまずそこのメインテイン仕方を、Please learn 習ってください。ね、また私も、YouTube とかでトークをしますので、チャクラの。きっとインスタグラムとかリールとかもしてるので、絶対ちょっと深くはそこで、またしていきますけども、そこのグラウンディングチャクラのメインテナンスは毎日必要です。そこをまず台を強くしたら、さっき言ってたみたいに自分のハートチャクラももちろんすごく大事。じゃあそのハートチャクラ、グラウンディングチャクラが強い、ハートチャクラが強い、パーフェクトなdating partners, perfect marriage, very compatible. No, but if your grounding chakra is weak and your heart chakra is strong, you are going to get depressed. You are going to get tired. You're going to get exhausted. You're going to get fooled. You're going to have people take you for granted. Don't blame people. Blame yourself.
Right.
You do some work.
Yep.
That's right. And remember, で、ここも、私たちのここの下、だから、ここ、尾骨、ルートチャクラ、恥骨の後ろ、サクレルチャクラ、マニプラチャクラ、このソーラープレクシスまでは、この世の中に必要なチャクラです。この上は、もうここからこの段階に来たら、上行くしかない。ここ全部自分のスピリチュアルな、チャクラ。ね。だからオーラとか、全部ここからもっと始まるんです。So, sounds very cool, chakra and chakra workshop and red and yellow and lavender and green and blue and pink color, but it's real stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we should not get so fixated into those nice, beautiful drawings and the colors. Of course, it's beautiful to have it because human minds are weak. We want to visualize something. That's why we have pictures. We want to see. Right. So it's fine to have them, but honestly, start working on your energy centers. You work on your energy centers. Everything else will fall in its place. で、ちょっと I want to tell you something there too. Why Abundance ライフスタイルホームでダンスをこんなに、強く一生懸命教えてる。まず、ボリウッドダンスってね、インドの映画、インドのダンス、Beautiful Culture、すごく有名なんですね。画像で見たら、わー、楽しい、カラフル、みんなジャスミンみたい、キラキラで、ジャスミンになりたい。ってみんな思うじゃないんですか。That's fine. いいですよ。それもすごく楽しいなので、いっぱい服あるし、もうキラキラしてみんなステージで踊ってますけれども、ここで来てみんな一生懸命練習してる人には、for everybody みんなのため、その方法が一番簡単な自分の2番目のエネルギーのセンター、この恥骨の後ろ、サクラルエネルギー、オレンジセンターなんですけども、そこをどういうふうにうまくシャッフルしていい方に動くのがダンスが一番簡単なテクニックです。And why Bollywood dancing? Okay, please listen to this. Why I chose Bollywood dancing. I love to salsa, I love Latin dance also, but I'll tell you why Bollywood dancing. Of course, I'm an Indian, it's my culture, and I'm a passionate Bollywood dancer. I love it. And ここで選ぶボリウッドの曲は結構意味のあるボリウッド曲。Everything must have a meaning. Okay? Even if it's a meaning of, hey, I'm a strong woman, don't mess with me anymore. Or 自分と自分の会話とか、なんか、お姫様です。自分の王様のために待ってるとかね。もういろんな曲があります。その曲の意味をまずみんな生徒に説明します。I'll tell you why. Because ここに来る人みんなもう 99.9% Japanese people 日本人なんですので、で、もちろん曲の意味わからない。でも意味を言ったら、それをハートチャクラに動くんです。Because Bollywood dancing is 表現。ね。インドのボリウッドダンシングはもうすべて表現なので、だから下のチャクラはダンスして想像力を増やしていく。ここを動かす。意味を言ってボリウッドダンスは自分の表現を出すから、ここハートチャクラもちょっと動かしてる。そのコンビネーションがすごく大事。That's why dance. ヨガもすごくいいんですけれども、ヨガって時々みんななんかちょっと静かになりすぎたら、ね、it can go the other way, like in yoga, dark. And I believe in being dynamic and then be still. で、すべてのクラスは最後はもうnothing. もうそのまま座って終わる。その生と動、日本語で言ったら、That's why it's important.
Wow.
Dancing. Yeah. And that's why and it's good for me. I also can practice and dance with my students.
Yeah. 奥が深い。
Everyone's expressions, they're so beautiful. 日本人なんですけれども、すごくなんか、こんなこととか、it's so nicely do.
なるほど。ね、私もすごくそれ思ったんですね。日本人の、別に日本人が悪いとか全然言ってない。I'm not saying that at all. でも、なんていうの、例えば、actor, right? I mean, I watch overseas the Hollywood movie right here. Like, the way how they act is not just the words, for it's the whole being, the person is just being, right, with the like facial expression and everything, and we just happen to watch the Japanese movies and like, it's kind of different the way how they do the acting. So like I was thinking maybe it's not part of the culture that we don't express ourselves freely and openly, like it's more like we expected the moo is better for us. Do you think, have you
you just said the point which I always share with everybody. ボリウッドダンシングとかダンシングカルチャーはそのウェスタンソサイティ、アメリカ、ヨーロッパ、そこら辺の世界はもう結構女性も自分の意見、自分が欲しいものを表現したいものを結構もうはっきり言うじゃないんですか。で、私たちアジアね、日本、インドとか文化も深いし、で、結構male dominating societies, right? But it's beautiful. I think the balance of East and West is the best because so many Westerners come to India to look for themselves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And to Japan to find the Zen. So we're lucky to have this balance. And that's why I tell my beautiful Japanese students that come here that なんかね、結婚して、年いったら結構女性のこのアジア、特に日本、インドとかは女性の人生ってドライになってしまう。
そうね。
なんか、もう子供も大きくなったし、
ママだし、年だし。
で、もうお茶飲みながら、ね、友達と毎日お茶飲んで、それだけでね、もう、なんかすまんないね、なんかね。その代わり、ちょっと踊ったら、その自分の女性らしい、さあ、で、sensuality, not sexual sensuality, but just your femininity. You're a woman.
Yeah.
You're a beautiful woman, gracefully aging woman. それをなくしたらダメ because women are powerful. All the goddesses are women.
Yes! Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
で、そこ
Yes!
で、ただ、また同じことなんですけれども、そのルートチャクラ、グラウンディングチャクラで、もう私は強い、もう男性をぶっ飛ばそうとか、じゃそんな強さはいらない。
Right.
aggressive 強さ。
Yeah.
You know, you're beautifully strong, full of love, and grounded. Grounding is so important. Then you're a beautiful
so
woman
good.
where every man is going to enjoy being with you, but you're not going to take any. Don't walk and run over me. I don't give you that right. Respect me. I'm a woman.
Yeah.
You know, that is what is needed for our 時代の女性。まあ、今の女性はちょっと変わってる。日本も多分どこでも。But I'm 47 and so this is my message to everybody that, you know what? You can be free. You can be responsible. Don't run away from your family duties. Don't run away from your children. Don't run away from your work. Yes, create time for yourself. Yes, take care of yourself. Yes, go on silent retreats. Travel alone. 一人の旅がとっても必要です。もう get bored. I don't care. Sit on the beach. Get so bored, but go.
Yeah.
Because that's when you will find yourself. It's when you're bored. It's when you are crying. It's when you feel lonely. That's when you feel, hey, there's more to this world.
Yeah.
Because nothing gives me satisfaction. Being with 500 people in a big party gives me no satisfaction. Dressing up beautifully in expensive clothes and jewelry gives me no satisfaction. What gives me satisfaction is being just full of love, satisfied, giving, joyful, having a purpose in life, a purpose that you share with everybody. You know, have long-term pleasures, not short-term pleasures.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so funny you mentioned, like just be bored and all that stuff, because before I would think like, oh, I need some like a girl's time. I mean, yes, we do need that. But now I crave more than ever for like sound bathing or something. It's just like nothing, like無の状態, right? Like I just want to go to just the nature and walk around. Like, yes, I'm a mom and I love my family, I love my kids and all that stuff, but I just want to be alone and really soak up all the mother nature and all the goodness and really just connect with my higher self and all that. Like, I never thought that I wanted it, but now I crave it more than ever.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody's life, again, it's a deep topic. At some point we can talk. Karma is there. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their things they need to clean up and finish. Everybody has the right timing. So what works for me not necessarily will work for everyone out there, but it's not an impossible way. And at least try. Give yourself at least 5 years. It's a long time. Give yourself 5 years and then see how it is. And do what you want to. Do your work, do your business, do everything. But just get your ground solid with clarity.
Oh my gosh. I just needed to hear all this today. It's funny because
we're co-travelers, we're co-workers, we are co-creators. So.
Yes, thank you. And it's so funny, like this energy, you kind of mentioned about the energy too. And then I recently learned about again, I didn't know a lot about it. Like when someone said like spiritual, like, yeah, that's just like right? That's how I was, because I was all about like more like a masculine energy, like just get things done and have plans and do all those like just like kodo, right? Like 日本語で kodo and all that stuff. And then like recently I learned about this. There's the feminine energy and there's the masculine energy. I don't know anything a lot about it. I'm like literally just started learning. And then there's this balance that we need. And like, that makes sense, because I have been trying so much, I guess, on using the masculine energy, but I feel like my dominant is not masculine. It's the feminine energy. Like I value so much on this feeling and the creation and the flow and the intuition and all those things. Like I care so much, and it makes sense that I tried so hard on this thing. It's just like maybe it wasn't balanced. But again, I don't really have much of knowledge about this, but like finally making sense of all those things. So like what would you say about this like energy? Like what do you mean? Like how do you explain someone about this like the energy work and this concept itself, if you don't mind?
Like when somebody asks you, oh, I feel her energy, or
like what do you mean by energy? Or
somebody who talks too much about it, I don't believe in that. Okay, A. B, when you go to a place and when somebody, like I said before, can add value to your life, it can be a very small thing, anything, which makes you go home. How many times, at least, okay, I should talk about myself. I always evaluate at the end my days. And I usually write or, 毎日お風呂してます。それ日本の瞬間すっごく好きなので、そう、毎日夜塩のお風呂。So glad. で、その時、なんか誰と今日会ったとか、何したとか、で、今日の一日の誰からなんかなんかもうちょこっとでもなんか話とか、anything somebody said or anything somebody did that added value to that day of my life, for me, is good energy. It's so simple.
Simple, yes.
It can be anything. Some days, not every day you need to feel. I mean, it sounds cool. Oh, I felt the vibe and I felt that good energy there. Oh, that felt so good. Okay, fine. That's good. But when you really think and ponder, so many times I've come home from parties feeling nothing. 2 hours, I said, hello, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? I'm fine. How are you? I'm fine. Nobody's saying the truth.
Yeah. That sounds very dreading.
Nobody's saying the truth. But yes, that's our social obligation. So it's fine. Right. Of course, we have to do it. That's fine. But is that what I want to do every day? No. I don't. I will do it as my social obligation but come on. I don't know. When I feel somebody said something to me, somebody's consistent, I see how they're conducting their lives. We're lucky to an extent we can trust the social media also. You can know like what's real and what's not. So then it's that kind of people who I want to connect with more, and I feel すごいね、なんかいつかお茶しましょう and just to be in the presence of that person. Just to be in the presence of that person and then feeling that person. So feeling this vibe and energy instantly at a party is very superficial. You're looking at more the image of the whole place than actually feeling it. Feeling is a very subtle energy. We talk about feelings like it's tea and coffee. It's not. You know what feelings are? It's subtle. It's emotions. It's that person's feelings. It can lead that person to anything. They can do anything at that moment. To attend somebody's feelings it's an honor. It's not really, it's difficult. I honestly don't think at this day and age, I cannot like talking too much about energy and vibe. I don't even want to talk too much about it right now because it loses the essence, Emiko.
I see. That makes sense because I feel like so many people talk about it. And like, I feel like it's like the thing that like, should I know this more about it? But like, it's a subtle.
The little is fine, but too much, no. Show me in your movement. That's why people who come here, I will never talk about spirituality, energy, chakra, nothing. They ask me after a few classes.
Yeah.
Because to me, move your body. It's your physical body that needs shuffling first. Move that body. Get that grounding energy moving. Get your creativity enhancing. We will talk about chakra and spirituality later. You can't jump there. It's difficult. And I tell my students, it's step by step by step by step. Don't expect yourself to reach the heart chakra without cleansing your ground, your sacral, your manipura, your solar plexus. Then comes the heart. There is no fast pass like USJ.
Wow.
No. And
mind blowing.
Even when you reach your Sahasrara, your crown, it's forever. You're forever. This, the unfortunate path. I don't know. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think it's unfortunate and fortunate now. There is no goal on this path. There is no finish line.
Right.
There is no, owatta, moratta, yay, ない。もうこの道はずっと続くこと。なくなっても続く。So I tell my one student who's very, 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 very intrigued and interested, she will always come early and ask me a lot of questions. I tell her, you will never have a goal. So if you're coming to me thinking you're going to have a finish line and a goal, don't come to me.
Yeah.
I think,
but I think that's what so many people strive for nowadays. Don't you think?
The goal is vastness. You will feel huge and big and you'll belong to everybody. My whole gratitude is インド人なんですけれども、日本に住んで、日本人からこの愛をもらう。日本人からこの trust をもらうのが私がそこだけすっごく感謝してる。So your goal will be the more you walk on this path,
right.
You will have beautiful encounters. You will have beautiful opportunities. What you want in life, you will get before you will ask because you've opened up and you will just flow each day.
So good.
That's all. And it comes naturally. You can't fake it. Books are not going to teach you that.
Right. So good. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
yeah. So oh my gosh.
I don't know whether we hit the questions. We diverted.
You did. Yeah, because I kind of went off of other question that I wanted to ask. So before are you okay with the time or?
Yeah. What time is it right now?
It's 11, 12.
Another 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes. So quickly, let's just go through her confidence, her weight power questions. These are the questions that I always ask for the guest. So these answers can be really, really short. So the first question is, how do you define self-confidence and how are you building your own?
How do I define self-confidence? Freeing, loving, that's confident. In your own skin, accept you.
Yeah, sounds good. And then what is your passion?
What I do, abundance.
Abundance
lifestyle home is my passion.
Awesome. Question number 3. Okay, so you kind of talked about it a little bit, but so what are your limiting beliefs? And how are you overcome it? If you have something, you can tell us what it is.
Before was that I did not have a formal institutional university education, but that's no more.
No more. It's gone. Bye-bye. Let go. And this is the last question that I love to ask. So if you were, or when you're living your limitless life, or maybe I should just change it to abundance life, who are you being?
I'm being the eternal human being. I'm being the one here to serve while I am serving my years on this planet. I'm being limitless.
Yeah.
Limitless.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Through my spirit.
Yeah. And then this is the final question for all the listeners. They are the people who are listening to this podcast. They are wanting to get something, right? Something like results or like business or career or whatever that is, but then they're not seeing the result that they want to see. What do you want to tell those people if they don't see the result that they want?
find yourself some time to do some inner work, find a good teacher, do your base, like I said, have your foundation strong, then clarity will dawn. Yes, give some time to your heart chakra. We do live in a world which is all logical, left-sided, corporate, strategy, results, goals. It's fine. Have that too, but work on your right side. Do some inner work, dance, play music, become a child, go build a castle by the shore. Don't be afraid of rejection. And anything you do, be consistent. If your ground chakra, your Muladhara chakra is going to be strong, you will be consistent.
Mind-blowing. Thank you so much again. So how can the listeners connect with you? Instagram is the best.
Yes, they can connect with me through Instagram. And everything's on Instagram. We have our YouTube channel in our bio in Instagram. We have our Facebook page. We have our website. In any which way. Instagram probably the best way right now.
Okay. So it is Abundance Kobe, Kobe, _ Purvi, Purv, as in Victor, I.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.